Hello guys, today we're going to be reviewing the 2023 Kia Soul EX. As you guys can tell, this looks completely different from the first gen models. We have some nice seats here. I love the grooves in the seats because it gives it like a nice feel. This is cloth and not leather. And let's just give it a start. You have to push the brakes, push start, and there we are. This is basically just as your GT line model. The only difference is the GT line has the flat bottom steering wheel and this one has the round steering wheel. But as you guys can tell, Kia did a good look on the new ones. And let's hop right out, give you guys a walk around the vehicle. As you guys can tell, Kia never changed like the full look of the entire car, as in size wise and like shapes and sizes. But to me, I feel like the 2023 actually has a little bit more room. And then you have a 2.0 4-cylinder engine, has about 147 horsepower, pushes out about 132 feet-pounds of torque. This is paired up with an intelligent variable automatic transmission, which responds really well. As you guys can tell, I mean, it's like the looks never really change. The tire size that we have here in the fronts are 215/55 rim size 17s. And I love the look that they gave on the wheels. It reminds me of like the EV6, how, or not EV6, the other models, how they have the hybrids. And then as you guys can tell, the wheels look a lot different on there. And in the rears, we have the 215/55 rim size 17s. And then trunk size still look the same. All your brake lights. And they did not change where your factory backup camera's at. And then this is your power liftgate button. But what I noticed different from the GT line that this one has is the cargo cover, where if you're going to be having any luggage or anything you don't want anyone to see directly in the back of the vehicle, you have this cargo cover for you. Move my bag out the way. Brand new floor mats are here. And then right up under here we have the spare tire and jack, which is awesome, just in case you ever need it. Then we have a 12-volt charger there. There's no power liftgate. It's totally okay. And then here, as you see in the front, we have the same stitching. 2 UBC ports down at the bottom. Armrest with your cup holders. And as you guys can tell, there goes the cargo cover. The interior is pretty good in here. And then right here, your lights for back passengers. And then you got your handle. As you guys can see here, we have a power driver seat here with lumbar support. We do not have a power seat on the passenger side. Power windows and controls here as well. Your trunk release, there's not a button here, but there is a button for your gas tank, just in case you need to put any gas in the vehicle. This armrest opens, but it does not extend out. If I'm driving like this, my arm is close enough, not too far apart. We do have heated seats for driver and passenger. 2 different drive modes, like the same in the other models. Do have a wireless charging pad here. So all you have to do there is just put your phone down there, and then it's charging now. The only thing that I would say is a minus on this car is that they didn't put wireless CarPlay. You can get wireless CarPlay in the entry-level model, which I think is pretty cool still. But just to buy the upper-level package and not have the wireless CarPlay, not a plus for me. MSRP, this car is around $25,520. Let's check out your glove compartment box. Yep, we have a good amount of storage in there. So let's pair this CarPlay up. I wish this room here was just a little bit bigger, because if you're trying to use CarPlay and you're trying to use your charger and you have an iPhone 13 Plus, it does not fit too good. Let's turn it down. So there you guys go, have it. Let's put on my seatbelt. And then here we have power sunroof with a sunshade, just in case you want to just see the sun. This roof opening. Leave that open. As you guys can tell, just as in the GT line, you do have rear cross traffic avoidance, so it'll alert you if the vehicle's coming either on your left side, right side, or if you're about to predict backing into anything. Then there goes your 2 views on your backup camera. Alrighty. Oh, gotta take it out of reverse. Alright guys, so we're about to take it for a spin, and then we're gonna go over some features that are in this vehicle. I think it's a little bit better if I explained it while I'm driving. That goes off when you hit about 8 miles per hour. There we are. I did turn off the idle stop and go because I just don't really like when it's on. I'm just that person. But other than that, you do have a factory backup camera push button here. See directly what's behind you without going in reverse. Let's turn this, make sure this is up. There we go. Cruise control. This is your trip monitor to see everything that's in the vehicle. I'm gonna leave it on miles per hour if I can find it in time. Ooh, we don't have a miles per hour. That's something to, oh, it's right there. What am I talking about? Still waking up, guys. There we are. We're gonna pop this baby in sport mode once we get a little bit more room to see how it reacts. Do a little quick 0 to 60. I can see here down by up under the sole picture on the dash that I have a speed limit sign here. So as soon as I pass one, no, it's gonna alert me to say, hey, this is the speed you're supposed to be going, buddy. We're gonna give this a little quick 0 to 60. That did pretty good. I'll say it was a little sluggish at the beginning, but it reacted pretty well. It's taking those bumps really well. So if you guys live on any dirt roads or in PA or North or New York or somewhere where it snows a lot and you know that you have a ton of potholes, I would tell you that this thing hits these potholes and you don't really even notice. I do have a lot of headroom clearance in here, as in like I feel really comfortable. I still have like a hand with the space above me, and I'm about 6 foot. Braking wise, the car feels pretty good. Don't have no complaints about that. I want to show you guys the blind spot detection as well, and show you how some of these other features work in here. Other than that, I don't really have any complaints about the cars. The only thing I wish that the car would have came with, but it's not like a serious issue, is the liftgate. Because sometimes if you're carrying groceries or if you're going to be using this car for Uber, you got to hop out, or if you're doing Lyft or whatever, you got to pick up someone and you got to take them to somewhere and their hands are full, it'd be great to have like a power lift gate, but there's like pluses and minuses of having that, so can't really complain in there. But other than that, the car is really good, you know. The Kia Souls, they've been around for a while now. Kia did a really good job with the screen as well. I mean, if you have an elderly person that has a hard time seeing, this screen is it's a pretty nice size. It's 10.25 inches, has built-in navigation, with map care. Like, there's a lot of nice, cool amenities in here. Let's hop onto this interstate. Oh, you guys see here, I have my my sign there that's telling me I'm going around the curve as well. Let's adjust these mirrors. Alrighty. That's where we put everything to the test. Alright, so my blind spot is clear. I do see that I have another vehicle coming up in my blind spot. It is a Kia Sportage. Turn signal on, but my indicators let me know, hey, there's a car right there in your blind spot, do not shift over. And I think I got it. Yep, we're good. thank you, buddy. I'm gonna leave my cruise control on. Let's turn that down a little bit. Slow down. All right. So now I have my highway driving assist on. As you guys can tell, there's a car with 22 lanes and then there's a steering wheel. When they're both green, that means that they're ready to go. So I'm gonna take my hands off, which I know seems pretty scary, but I'm gonna take my hands off. That does itself for about 10-15 seconds, in case you like falling asleep a little bit. Just helps you safety wise keep you in both center lanes of the highway while you're driving. Blind spot is clear. No complaints with this car. I mean, like, I'm really comfortable. The brakes react really good. The car is a wonderful car. Curve wise, I'm not going too fast, but I'm going more than the listed speed, but it's still doing pretty well. It's telling me I have to yield now, so make sure I'm good to yield. Yes. No dislikes. I mean, if you guys can see something that they could change on the Soul, drop a comment down below. But I think that everything seems to fulfill me. I don't have any issues with the car. Handle wise, drive wise, everything's really good. Let's pull over here, make this quick. This vehicle is front wheel drive. That's one thing. I do believe they should at least make the Kia Souls an all-wheel drive. I think they would. It's not like they have a problem selling now, but I think they would sell a few more if they were an all-wheel drive, because I know that they have the Hyundai Kona in all-wheel drive, and that's something that some people consider. Some people don't need it, and some people do need it. But that's one thing that Kia should consider putting into the Kia Soul. Other than that, the car is fantastic. It's a nicely designed car. No complaints or issues about it. And all you have to do is literally, boom, now it's off. Well, I forgot to mention, you also have dual climate control for you and your passenger. So if your passenger want to use the vehicle at one set temperature, they can do that. And if you wanted to use one set temperature, you can do that as well. All you gotta do is turn sync off, and then there it goes. Still hopping out. As long as key fob is near you, you can actually lock and unlock the doors from here. So lock, unlock. Then you do have a remote start on the back side of this key fob. So all you have to do is literally make sure the doors are locked and then hold this for about 5 seconds. And now the vehicle's on. And then when you want to turn it off, all you gotta do is hold it again. And then the vehicle's off. Just like that, guys. That's gonna be the end of today's video. If you like videos like this, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button and then like, because I do have a lot more on the way for you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next video.